I've made over 11K using that prop firm, right? You can see through the screenshots. I'll bring up my current results right now. I've made just over 11K. I've made 6K on payouts, and the current account I have right now is a 125K account, and I've made 5.5K, something like that, and I have my payout next week, right? Nobody is different. Nobody is chosen. Nobody is unique. Every trader you admire, every payout you've seen, every life that looks just out of reach, it all came from one thing: actions repeated over time. Not talent, not luck, not being born with some secret gift, actions. What is going on, everyone, and welcome back to another trading video. So today I have another writing reflection that I want to share with you guys. This one is called "You Are the Result of Your Actions," not your potential, not your passion, not your promises. And what I've realized about myself, right? All the money that I've made, all the payouts that I've received in the market, all the progress that I've made in trading is the result of my daily actions, right? And for me, I always talk about it in my other videos, and I always like to remind myself is the mindset of a trader is a perishable skill. And I think everything is perishable. And in my own life, I'm obsessed with multiple things, but two main things that always stick out for me is number one, trading, and number two, fitness. And for me, you know, the body that I've built, the fitness that I've built, the trading mindset I've created, it is all perishable, right? And for me, what I tell myself is that I am the result of my actions, nothing more, nothing less. If my actions stop, then my success will stop, then my progress will stop, then my payouts will stop. And this is why you cannot get comfortable, you cannot get complacent. The body that you've created, the mindset that you've created in trading, the strategy that you've built, the internal discipline that you've created and held on to with discipline is all perishable. The moment you stop showing up, the moment you stop ticking boxes, the moment you think and believe that you've won is the moment you lose, is the moment you drift into obscurity, is the moment your standards and profit and potential will fade away. And that's what I've realized about myself. That's what I've realized about life. Everything is consistency. Everything is about daily discipline and daily repetition, right? I am not different. I am not special. I am not unique. I am the result of my actions. That's what I tell myself. I never get complacent. I never get comfortable with it because I've had it so many times in the market. The moment you think you've won is the moment you lose. The moment you think you've mastered the market, you've mastered this game, you will lose. The market will take you out. You will be humbled. You will be defeated. So this is why I get in the habit. I look at myself and everything that I've done is rented. The body that I've built, the mindset that I created, everything is perishable and everything is rented. Therefore, we have to pay our dues, pay the performance, and show up every single day. So this is what this writing reflection is about. You are the result of your actions. Nobody is different. Nobody is special. Nobody is unique. You are the result of your daily actions, good or bad, positively or negatively. So let's read out this writing reflection. I hope you're going to resonate with it. I hope you're going to get some value from this one. For me, it's very hard hitting. It really does give me goosebumps reading this out and writing this because that's what I try to say. Every single day is a fresh start. Every single day I have to pay my dues. Every single day I have to show up because everything is rented and everything is perishable. And especially in trading, it is perishable because the mindset of a trader fades away. So many people come and go in this game because they've refused to walk the line. You have to show up every single day. Obsession, talent, persistence, daily discipline is what it takes in this game. The moment you drop the ball, the moment you believe you've won, you will lose. You will make mistakes and you will fade away in this game. Okay, guys, so here we go. Let's get to it. You are the result of your actions, not your potential, not your passion, not your promises. Let this sink in. You are not special. You are not chosen. You are not some prodigy waiting to be discovered. You are exactly what you do. Repeatedly, ruthlessly, relentlessly. You are built, not born, forged, not found. All your excuses, all your feelings, all your stories, they don't matter here. Not in this arena, not in this profession where only discipline survives. You want to be elite? Then act like it. Every single day. Zero compromise, zero deviation. That's what it takes. The harsh reality, nobody cares until you win. The market doesn't care about your story. It doesn't care about your childhood, your dreams, or your intentions. It doesn't care that you almost followed your rules, that you kind of journaled, that you were pretty disciplined. The market is binary. You execute or you don't. You're focused or you're not. You either did the work or you didn't. You are not your thoughts. You are your habits under pressure. You are what remains when the chaos hits and your emotions rise. You are what you're trained to become. The best traders, they're weapons. The best traders on earth aren't lucky. They're not naturally gifted. They're deadly weapons, sharpened daily by effort, built through boredom, forged through pain, and honed by precision. They wake up before the world and prepare, journal their thoughts and track their behavior, reflect on every move, every impulse, every mistake, hold themselves accountable ruthlessly, respect risk like it's sacred, trade like a sniper, not a gambler. They have earned their edge. They didn't inherit it. They built it in the dark when no one was watching. And they don't stop. They don't back off when it gets hard. They don't fall apart when they lose. They stay standing when most quit. And that's why they win. Trading is a perishable skill. You don't stay sharp by accident. This is a performance craft, a high-level sport. Just like a fighter, an athlete, a soldier. If you don't train, you fade. Your mindset dulls. Your emotional control weakens. Your edge slips quietly away. You stop journaling and you start lying to yourself. You stop reviewing and the same mistakes return. You stop respecting the process and the market humbles you fast. Trading does not reward talent. It rewards endurance. It rewards those who show up after drawdowns, who keep learning after setbacks, who keep walking through fire without losing faith. This isn't about potential, it's about proof. You say you want this life, then prove it. Not with words, but with repetition, with daily work, with your ability to stay composed when the storm hits. You're not defined by what you could be. You're defined by what you consistently do when no one is watching. Because here's the truth. Your account is your scoreboard. Your trades are your report card. Your results don't lie, and neither does your reflection. You are the sum of every action you've taken, every corner you've cut, every time you've stayed disciplined or broken down. This is war, and you are the soldier on the battlefield. This isn't just about trading. This is about you, your identity, your discipline, your standard. If you let emotions run your decisions, the market will tear you apart. If you rely on motivation, you will be gone in months. This game demands more. It demands obsession. It demands structure. It demands that you build a mind capable of holding pressure without breaking. Because the truth is simple. You're not fighting the market. You're fighting the weaker version of yourself. The lazy one, the fearful one, the one that wants comfort more than greatness. And every single day, your actions decide which version wins. Own everything or own nothing. This is the moment of truth. There comes a point where you have to decide. Are you going to keep talking about discipline or finally live it? Are you going to keep repeating cycles or break them? Are you going to keep blaming the market or face the mirror? Because here's the raw truth. No one is coming to save you. Not the perfect strategy, not some guru, not another course, podcast, or motivational video. You either become the one who holds the line or you get wiped out just like the rest. This isn't about having talent. This is about having standards. It's about refusing to break, even when everything in you wants to quit. It's about doing what needs to be done, especially when it's hard, boring, or inconvenient. The kind of discipline that builds elite traders. It's built in silence, in the early mornings, in the late nights, in the quiet moments when nobody is watching, but you show up anyway. Every trade is a test. The market doesn't test your strategy. It tests your mindset, your focus, your patience, your ability to sit in uncertainty without flinching. Every trade is asking, have you earned the right to place this order? And your answer isn't in the words, it's in your preparation, in your execution, in your journal, in your risk, in your ability to wait when your entire nervous system is screaming to act. Because no one gets out clean. You will bleed. You will doubt yourself. You will take losses. You will get humbled. But that doesn't make you weak. What makes you weak is quitting when it hurts. What makes you weak is hiding behind excuses and pretending you're trying. If you want to be elite, you have to understand every setback is a lesson. Every loss is a mirror. Every hesitation is a crack in your armor and an invitation to fortify it. Because no one gets out clean, but some walk through hell and come out sharper. Make the choice. There are two types of traders. Those who wait for the perfect moment and those who realize the perfect moment is here and now. You don't need permission. You don't need motivation. You need a decision, a real one you make with your spine, not just your mouth. So ask yourself, are you ready to live like your goals actually matter? Are you ready to suffer for your daily standard? Are you ready to hold the line when most break? Because if not, this game will eat you alive. But if so, then this is where it begins. Not with hype, not with noise, but with silence, stillness, repetition, grit. You are the result of your actions. And from this moment forward, every step you take is either building the weapon or dulling the blade. Choose wisely and don't look back. The final realization, nobody is special. Let me leave you with this. Nobody is different. Nobody is chosen. Nobody is unique. Every trader you admire, every payout you've seen, every life that looks just out of reach, it all came from one thing: actions repeated over time. Not talent, not luck, not being born with some secret gift. actions. I know this because I've lived it. Every pound I've made, every payout I've received, every moment of freedom I have today, it all traces back to the actions I took when nobody was watching. And here's the other side of that truth. If my actions stop, so do my results. If I let myself slip, everything fades, because I'm not special, I'm not different, and I'm certainly not unique. But what I am certain of is that I'm the result of my actions, nothing more, nothing less. This is what too many traders never accept. They want to believe they're built different, destined, chosen. They're not. Nobody is. The reason some make it and most don't has nothing to do with DNA and everything to do with what they do daily, especially on the days they don't feel like it. You don't have to feel ready. You don't have to feel motivated. You just have to act anyway, because consistency is the only separation. And if you can act with discipline, with endurance, with relentless focus, then the results are inevitable. I run fast, I lift heavy, I move quick. I like to think of myself as a good athlete, a good trader, but I know this. The second I stop training, I fade. The speed, the strength, the edge, it all perishes. Trading is no different. Life is no different. You are not your potential. You are not your dreams. You are not what you could be. You are your actions, your results, your reality. So stop waiting to feel special. Stop waiting to feel chosen and start doing the work, because in the end, that's all that counts. You are the result of your actions. And the moment you forget that, you've already lost. Okay, guys, so that is another writing reflection completed. I hope you got some value from that one. I hope you can resonate deeply with it, okay? And that's what we have to remember. You are not special. You are not unique. You are not different. You are the result of your actions. And normally in my previous videos, I want to give you actionable steps. But in this video, I don't want to give you any actionable steps. The main message, the main mantra, the thing that I want you to take away from this is remembering that you are the result of your actions. Everything you have in your life, good or bad, your trading results, the body that you have right now, the money that you've made or lost in the market, the current life that you live day to day, everything you have, everything you created is because of the actions that you have taken. And a lot of people refuse to accept it. They look at all the greats, all the people that we admire, the greatest traders, the greatest athletes. They look at them and say, they must be special. They must be gifted. They have been born with traits and skills and discipline at birth that we do not possess. But that is not the case. The reason they have the life, the reason they are great, the reason why they go down in the history books is because of that daily effort every single day, right? Everything is perishable. And that's the main message I want to give you guys today. So from this day forward, here and now, this very moment, start being conscious of the actions that you are taking every single day, okay? Start holding yourself to some sort of standard. So I also want to give you guys another example that's been happening in my own life. If you've been watching my other videos, you know I've been using the prop firm fivers. Back in July, I started using them. And from them until now, I have made over 11K using that prop firm, right? You can see through the screenshots, I'll bring up my current results right now. I've made just over 11K. I've made 6K on payouts, and the current account I have right now is a 125K account. And I've made 5.5K, something like that. And I have my payout next week, right? I look at those results, and the old me, the previous me, the younger me would look at that and believe that I've made it, okay? I would think I was superior. I thought I would defeated the market. I am king. I am special. I am built different to the rest. And I realized, right, those results has nothing to do with me. I did not make that money. The person who made that money was those daily actions and those daily consistency and the daily discipline that I decided to do every single day. So this is why it means so much to me. The moment you think you've won, you've lost. The moment you stop showing up, the moment you stop taking those daily actions, those daily choices, those daily decisions is when everything can be taken away, is when everything can fade away into obscurity, right? And I look at that money that I've made and I don't get infatuated. I don't get euphoric from it, okay? Because I know it can all be taken away, right? The only reason I have success in the market is because of the actions that I take on a daily basis. Stop looking at other people, thinking they're different, thinking they're special, thinking they're unique. They're not. If you want success, follow the actions, do it every single day, especially when you don't feel like it. That is the simplest thing, right? Perfect example in the gym. You want to get fit, you got to eat right, you got to train every single day. Most people know what to do, they just can't do it for long term. It's the same sequence in all areas of life. Trading, you know you should follow your plan, you know you should stick to risk management, you know you should think long term, but most people can. Most people get emotional, and this is why they're here today and gone tomorrow. Okay, guys, so that is today's trading video. I hope you got some value from this one. I hope you can resonate with it deeply. Please let me know what you think in the comments, the good, the bad, as always. I appreciate you guys watching. I hope you're having a great month of September. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you guys watching, and I will see you all in the next one.